Hey folks, it's Jane Hamill, and today I'm bringing you an episode of Steal This. This is where I bring you an idea for your business that I see other people doing or I'm working on with my clients, and you can steal this idea for your business. Now, you're not going to steal it exactly the way I'm showing you, duh, but use this to be inspired to do the action that I know is working for other people. Okay, so this email example I'm going to show you today comes from when one of my clients a while back was like, hey, I'm having a bunch of inventory that I need to pay for. I need to raise some money quickly, right? I need cash now. We've all been there, cash flow situations, especially when you sell physical products, you have inventory. You're gonna have times when you might be very inventory rich and your cash flow is low. You might be needing more cash flow, more inventory, and you don't have the cash to pay for it. We get it. Okay. So ages ago, when I was a retail consultant, one of my clients used to do this beat the clock sale with her retail store. I'll show you an example of that. So if you're listening on the podcast, there are visuals that go with this. You may want to check out the YouTube version. Eventually, I will put the visuals up on the blog at fashionbrainacademy.com. But for now, I don't know. You might want to head over to the YouTube or just listen along and I'll explain it. Okay, so this is what we used to do with one of my clients. This is Tribeca, a store, great store in Chicago. And now I think they have another store in Houston now still. So this is from ages ago. And the subject line is just the hugest sale of the year, 9:30 a.m. sharp. So this was for a retail boutique and it would work like crazy. It's a beat the clock sale. And basically the email just says, hey, for the first time ever, and it was true, this is not something you can do very often, okay? But if you really need to raise cash quickly, this works. So for the first time ever, we're having a beat the clock sale at this date and this time. Okay, here are the rules. You must be in line by below time for each discount. So in this case, it was a boutique, so you had to actually be in line to purchase your stuff. For the first time ever, this is a store-wide sale, meaning everything in the store, all full-priced items, all jewelry, all scarves, all everything, including sale items, are going to be on sale. Trying something new and testing this out for your shopping pleasure. And then she says, okay, between 9:30 and noon, it was this discount, which is 50%, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, and the discounts went down. And this would work unbelievably well for her, okay, in a retail setting. And towards the bottom of the email, she said, here's a few teasers. Was this price, now this price, and then the brand like leather and jersey dress was $148. Now it's $50. This blah, blah, blah jacket. Okay. So basically the idea is to create a bit of a frenzy because you got to get in, you got to shop by a certain time. So I thought, why can't we just do this for online? You can. Now, you can totally just have like hey, flash sale today, blah, blah, blah. And those work. But I haven't seen something work this well lately. Now, it's only been like 4 clients that have tried it online. It's been really good for all of them. But obviously, if you're constantly running sales, you're constantly running flash sales or something, this isn't going to work. It has to truly be something like it is a big sale. So a couple of people did it, and then Erica from Rare Dirndl did it, and I know she's always cool if I'm sharing her examples. So she did this, and she said, "Set your alarm, clock emoji, super mega sale tomorrow, exclamation, exclamation emojis." Okay, this is a text-only email, and so if you open the email, it simply says this. And I'll try to put screenshots up on the blog eventually, but again, for now, if you're watching the video, you can see it. Hey, Jane, tomorrow, February 7th, we're having our first ever mega site-wide sale. Again, it's got to be true, and it was. She's never done this before. Everything will be 50% off from 11 to 3, then 30% off from 3 to 7. So, and then it says no code needed. Okay, so she's basically marking every single thing down on her website. However, I'll tell you, she did take off certain products and put them in draft mode, or certain product categories that she didn't want to be included in this. Some items were brand new, some things were just never went on sale, but for the most part, her whole site was 50% off. And this happened in February. So then it goes on to say, set your reminder now because this is not going to happen again this year. All times are Central Standard Time, Chicago time. All sales are final. Cannot be combined with any offer or applied to previous orders. See you tomorrow, Erica. That's it. So it's a text only heads up email. Okay. And so that went out at 5 o'clock the night before. So it didn't, she didn't give him a lot of notice. It was like, hey, let's try it. This worked for somebody else. And so she's like, F it, I'll do it right now. And I got to say, the clients of mine who are just like the speed to execution without overthinking is really the ones that get the most success, which I know is not easy to do. And so last year at this time, this was something we sent out from North Branch Natives. And North Branch Natives, this is the business I'm the co-founder of, which is native gardening and plants. Okay. So subject line was, shh, it starts tomorrow, exclamation point. And then you open it up. This was sent on a Sunday and it says 20% off plants start Monday. This is an early notification for you because you're on our list. In honor of Father's Day, we're giving you X off starting Monday at 9 a.m. Flowers plus Father's heart. And then we have like the Simpsons thing for best selection, and then I go on to say some species have limited quantities because we're selling plants online. And being a pro online shopper, this is Jane. Here's what I suggest you do to get ready and get the best selection. Head over to site now and fill up your cart, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I gave them like, do this, set your alarm for 9 a.m., check your email at 9 a.m. Boom, you're saving money and you're saving the planet one plant at a time. Okay, and then I had this like really kind of lame graphic of like a notes like reminding yourself to set your alarm for 9 a.m. This email did the best of any of the emails that went out for this sale. Now, 20% off is not that great. This is not the strategy, but it starts tomorrow. Here's how to prep is a very useful example. Okay. All right. So the day before you send it starts tomorrow, or, Erica's subject line was set your alarm, emoji, super mega sale tomorrow, exclamation emoji. And then in the morning at the specified time. So for Erica, everything was 50% off from 11 to 3. So, and she just chose those times because that's what time works for her with the kids, right? There's no like super strategy behind this. So at 11:07, I received an email that said, which I'm sure she's horrified that it's 7 minutes, quote unquote, late, but whatever. Subject line is 50% off, emoji, smiley face, heart thing. Sale starts now, exclamation point. Okay. In the email, in this case, this is an HTML email. So there's the logo and a graphic, and it says site-wide sale, 50% off today only from 11 to 3. And then smaller, it said 30% off 3 to 7. So, so what's that, 4 hours that they had to shop at 50% off? 95% of her sales came in the first 4 hours. Very few people bought at the 30% off. And mind you, there was no code needed. So she had just changed the prices on the site, right? On her Shopify store. And that's it. Like it was just a graphic that was like, hey, discount up to 50% off, no code needed, limited time, mega sale. It's got the times on there. So it creates a real sense of urgency. Now, I'm not comfortable sharing her sales, but I will tell you, it blew her flipping mind. And the next client that did it after her, the one before had done great, but she had a smaller list and they hadn't been as warmed up. But then the client after her, she sells jewelry. She did, I want to say like $2,500 in the first 4 hours, which was just amazing. Erica did a lot more than that, but she does have a bigger list and she's been doing it longer. So that's basically it. It was only 2 emails. Now, normally best practice would have been to send another email right when like the discount was closing, but she was slammed and had sold so much that she was starting to get like antsy about it. But I'll tell you, let's say, from the first 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever are 50% off, and then next is like 30% off for the next tier, you're not going to get any sales really for the second tier. You have to know that. Okay. So if you really do great in the first 4 hours, just consider your day over, because most people will not, they'll be like so annoyed that they missed the 50%, they won't do the 30%. And who cares, right? That's the whole point. Just be ready for those 4 hours, be sitting by your, Shopify site, ready to ask questions, ready to help people with sizing, whatever. All right, that is my get money now, steal this strategy for today. I hope that helps you. And I hope that you see the difference between this kind of beat the clock type of thing and just a regular flash sale. Because when somebody gets an email and they've been warned about it the night before, if people are opening your emails and they know only for 4 hours you can get 50% off, they are going to take action. I mean, or not, but at least it's a hard yes and a hard no. It's not like, oh, I'll get to that later. That's a 5-day sale, blah, blah, blah. All right. So when you make an offer, there always has to be some psychological trigger, like scarcity, timeliness, maybe a discount, maybe like FOMO, whatever. And the fact that this is a banging deal that you don't do very often, and you can only get it for the next X hours, and then the discount gets reduced, you don't want to miss it. And people really take action. So if you are needing to raise a little jack, that isn't going to help your margins that much, right? Probably, but you will sell merchandise. All right. Have an awesome day, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm Jane Hamill from Fashion Brain. See you next time. Have a great day.